How do you turn a switch and say, I want to go race an IndyCar?
What motivated me all those years was fear. And fear of failing, fear of waking up someday and it was a dream. The fear that started all of this was the fear to be employed, right?
Yeah.
Like when we're teenagers.
How do I eat?
How do I eat? Like everything in my career has been driven by fear, and that just takes a toll on you.
Yeah.
And when I stepped away, I didn't want to be driven by that anymore. I didn't like kind of who I was becoming in the way my headspace was during the course of a season and living through those moments. Kids really helped define that. I'd realize and see, man, I just didn't handle that right, or I wasn't thinking right. My head wasn't right, whatever it was. So when I went IndyCar racing, that was the dream when I was a kid. And I'm like, my give a shit meter's broke. Like, I don't care. And I'm not driven by fear anymore. I want to enjoy, I want opportunity. And that's why I just kind of ignored, the challenge that I had ahead of myself and committed to it. Just went to go have fun.
Yeah. And I think when I look at it, just from the outside looking in, I'm glad you said that, because I've always just sat here and I'm like, okay, one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of all time. You went through the last 3 years of, now I know where you were mentally. And I look at it, I'm like, you didn't worry about your legacy. You wanted to go have fun, because Jamie McMurray said this a couple weeks ago on here. He said the biggest thing that he regrets is he didn't have fun and enjoy what was special about his childhood dream, being able to live that out. And that's, am I hearing that?
You're absolutely
out of your thought process.
And it's not a poor me thing by any stretch. Like I know you've experienced this as well, and it sounds like Jamie got into this headspace too. Very blessed and thankful that I've had this career path, but it's really driven by fear of failure, fear of mistakes, all these different elements. And you do lose the fun in there somewhere. And that's what I'm still trying to do now, and why I'm still hopping in a car. And I know it's not great for my statistics, and there are a lot of other ways to look at it, but damn, I just want to have fun. Yeah.
And did you have fun racing the IndyCar?
I did. At the end of the second year, I started to get serious again. And I had Carvana eager and ready and on board to sign up for a third year. Ganassi was hopeful I was coming back and expecting me to come back. And I got to that point again where I was being too serious about it and a little critical on myself and didn't like my headspace, and took a step away. That was it.